let it go.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so we're working on some amen shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views. Ain't cut like us, we stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. Y'all in my blood, no I ain't no thug. Now we in the club, we threw a dub, now we on the move.
So we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up. We're gonna try to wrap up. We're gonna try ideally to wrap up this kind of content with mental health. One of the main reasons that we started this whole thing was because some of us are not alone. But just know that reach out to somebody, feel the love from someone, and always be there for somebody else. So one thing that we want to talk about, just a couple of reminders of mental health is just reminders that you're not alone. There's always somebody there near you. There's somebody that you can reach out to, either a therapist, a friend, a parent, just somebody to reach out to. So, do you guys have any quotes, any moments where you guys want to share that? Hey, I needed this, and this is what got me through.
Yeah, I think like one quote that kind of
resonated.
I think I saw it on TikTok. Like the guy asked, "Would you accept $10 million right now?" So I'm asking you.
Hell yeah! For $1 million, I can do a lot with $1 million.
Would you say thank you?
Yes. So with the $1 million, yes.
10 million, all right. But the only catch is you won't wake up tomorrow. So like, do you take it then?
I got stuff to do tomorrow.
Yeah, do I have 24 hours to fucking spend it?
You die.
Does that mean like from where we are right now?
You get it tomorrow.
24 hours?
You get it tomorrow.
A whole full 24 hours.
But you don't wake up.
I'd rather live and stay where I'm at. I've been broke all my life, so I'd rather stay where I'm at for like the rest of my life. I totally get what you're saying.
So life is worth more than $10 million to you. So
$10
next time you wake up in the morning, you got to smile and be happy because...
I agree.
Not even money will make you happy.
Yeah, money won't be happy if you're not alive, and that's more... Yeah, like just like
deep.
it made me feel like, wow, I need to wake up with a better attitude.
Yeah.
And we're lucky, dude, that we get up every day without like being injured or being sick. Like we take that for granted. And have you ever been hurt and then you're like, you get hurt and then you're like, dang, like I took walking for granted, or I took like not being in pain for granted. And only until you ail yourself and you get sick or something, you appreciate it. But you should just appreciate it every day, even though we're in this weird world right now where everything's going bad, but it could be worse. There's worse situations everywhere, you know? You can't just be like, oh, my situation's worse than everybody else's, but we're all struggling in our own way. The whole world, my social media is full of people saying that they're sad. I don't know, because I'm going through something that I'm seeing more of it, but there's something going on of people struggling.
Yeah.
Socially.
Everybody's going through it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, even like with my job, like I do music production, and like people tell me like really deep things that it's like really heavy to be around. And it's like, wow, like it's difficult for everybody. It's really eye-opening.
Yeah.
To see people going through things, battles that you don't see.
I agree. Jeremy, do you have anything that you want to share? Something you've been through? Something you want to?
I don't want to talk about that.
He just wants to be
Time.
NPC.
No, honestly, I want to hear more about James. No, but that's pretty deep. I don't work in a career where people actually tell you your feelings, and you do the music industry, so that's interesting because it's an art form, and when it's an art form, you kind of talk about your passions and your love, your ups and downs. Could you kind of elaborate on that? Like, what? Don't say names, obviously, but like, could you tell us a situation where it actually hit you, where you're like, oh, my boy or my girl, she's going through something, and I can hear it through their music?
Yeah, like, I mean, generally speaking, like if you get in enough music sessions with somebody, you kind of hear about their life, and then when you kind of hear them rap something out or sing something like out, and you're like, okay, that's a cool thing to say, but then you hear them open up to something off the mic, it's like, oh, so you're battling with something really different.
So my question, to be more on point, is there a situation you can talk about that you can actually tell us right now where you're like, whoa, that kind of hit me different? Like this person is going through. I don't want to.
Yeah, I think it's too specific.
Too
Yeah.
Okay,
it's
okay.
really big secrets that
Someone
someone
would
tell
say?
me.
I know.
Someone murdered someone?
It's sad, bro. Like
Turn into Vlad real quick.
It sucks, but like
Well,
I gotta
saying
be there
any
for
names or saying any lyrics or saying any person. Was there a situation that you actually went through?
yes.
And can you elaborate on it a little without saying it?
I don't think he wants to. I mean, it's
Yeah.
privacy.
okay.
You know?
It's too private.
It's
Like,
too
It's
private.
very like when someone tells you, I don't even tell anybody this. I don't even tell my own family this. I don't tell my. I feel like I can't be myself with my friends. Like they're opening up to you that heavy that you're just like,
Yeah.
I need to carry that
Do
on
you,
my own.
do you think artists have that expression to be able to do
No
that?
doubt.
Because a lot of people, like I don't have that outlet. Do you think artists have that?
What it is the lack of expression that people have. So people who do like art, they find that the muse, that feeling that they have inside, that you gotta let it out. But I think that's what kind of art is based off of,
That's
like
exactly
mental
what it
health.
is.
Like
I'm not an artist.
people
so I
do
don't
it
know.
like they don't care about the success. They do it because they have to. They have to do it to survive. And I'm on that level too. Like I can't do this. It's something that keeps me at my lowest. Even making music, at my lowest times, music has been there for me. Like the microphone was there to listen when nobody else was there.
Wow, how like the
And it's
microphone
eye-opening,
was
bro,
there to
like,
listen. That's beautiful.
It's deeper than you think. Like it might seem like I'm just singing or saying something, but no, it came from the heart, like from somewhere that I don't know where it is, but
You
it's,
dived in.
It's
Yeah.
deep.
Do you guys have any quotes that you guys live by? Like, there's one that I heard where it's like, it's not where you start, it's where you finish.
Oh damn, that's
Because
good.
you can start somewhere for like a certain period, but like, dude, as long as you're making an effort to get to the next step, to do the right thing to get to where you want to go, it's like you always have a chance. Don't feel like you're stuck and you're always gonna be there. You always have a chance to make a step forward where you want to go.
So there's a
No, go
quote
ahead.
that I live by, like, well, I try to live by because I get so jaded with like things that I'm going through. Well, like life is like a guitar song. Like it's a 3-minute guitar song. It's not about the beginning. It's not about the end. It's not about the middle, but it's about the whole song. So like kind of seeing life like that, like enjoy every single up and down in life because it's not about the ending point, beginning point. There's no destination. It's just life is beautiful as it is.
So enjoy the journey.
Yeah, it's a beautiful song.
Do you know what's so crazy? This is my little brother, and I don't think I've ever heard him say anything that amazing, and that kind of shocks me to hear him say that because my little brother, But oh my God, that's beautiful. I don't think I've ever heard you say anything like that, and it's so beautiful.
To kind of think it
Kiss
back
me.
a little bit,
Kiss
is,
me a little bit.
another thing that I mentioned to a lot of friends of mine is the one thing that you can't trade, sell, barter is time. So once time has passed, that's it. You're not getting that back. So you're here for a certain amount of time. The time is not guaranteed. So please enjoy it. Do what you can with it. But that's one thing that I always try to live by. I try to do as much as I can with those
awesome.
that I can't do it with. But time is precious.
Facts.
So
Yeah,
do you have
I
a
mean,
quote
I'm gonna
or-
piggyback off of that. Like, I remember doing mushrooms for the first time, and like
Damn.
Mom, I'm sorry.
on
do
pizza,
that way.
on pizza, on
There you
pizza,
go, there you
on mushroom. But
Dude,
I
don't-
microed, and it taught me a lot of. It gave me some wisdom. It gave me like how beautiful the view was. But that view was there the whole time. When was the last time?
Can you describe when you ate this pizza? Can you describe the feeling? Because a lot of people will never
It's
have
just
that experience.
it's just intense beauty. There's nothing going on. There's no shifting. There's no like. It's just like you're looking at a computer screen, like those beautiful screens on the computer, and you're like, man, I would love to be on that beach right there. That's the way it feels. But it's always been there. When was the last time I got to see the sunset? And it looked, these reds were always there. These blues, like being in the moment, that time, like it's gonna be gone, like you guys said. And before we realize it's a memory, and be like, damn, remember when we did this podcast? Like before, like I'm enjoying every moment of this podcast. Like enjoy the moment. There's no future. Like that destination where you have $100 million car and you have all that stuff. Like that's not gonna make you happy. If you're sad now, that's not gonna make you happy. You're still gonna be sad. You're gonna be happy for the moment and keep filling up these holes.
So when you ate the mushroom pizza, were you more present and actually appreciating, whoa, this is time and this is a sunset?
And that's what I got out of it. That this moment's important. This view is important. But I seen hundreds of sunsets, but I didn't appreciate them until like I did that, and I was like, it's always been here. I have to appreciate the moment. Beauty's all the way around us. I don't need this to understand that there's beauty all around us and enjoying the present.
To simplify, it's like it's not you hallucinate. You don't.
No.
It's just your eyes become more of a 4K quality.
Yeah.
Where the light that you wouldn't recognize from a tree, the green of the tree leaves,
Like a filter hits.
it
and you're
just
like,
it just
whoa.
intensifies that color. But you still see normal. You can still walk around. You function normal. But just the beauty of nature is what intensifies.
That's interesting. To go on to more mushroom pizza. There's actually science behind that now that a lot of people with what's the social
PTSD?
There you go. Yeah, they come back and they're using a low dose
Microdosing?
amount. Yeah, microdosing to actually go through traumas and all that. Do you think during your experience of pizza eating, but do you think that kind of affected you? Was there a
Yeah.
mention
Well,
of
there was
that?
an understanding. There was a moment. There's a moment of kind of like you forget everything, right? Oh, you're going through problems. You forget everything, and you're like, I'm here right now, enjoying this, and I should do this more. I should enjoy the moment more. Rather, you don't need that topping,
Interesting.
and it's there. It's always there. But we think it's when I get my house and I'm gonna be like, no, it's there. The moment's now. The happiness is now. You're not gonna be happier tomorrow, today. It's always now, and live in that moment and be present and get off your phone. That's it.
To piggyback on that, another quote is, "You're never too old to start something." If you feel like doing something, if you're in a mind state where like, hey, I want to do this now, do it. Try it. Like I said, the only time you actually fail is when you give up.
Yeah.
But if you start something and you continue with that all the way through, you technically never failed. So it's never too late to do something. Do what's best for you. Kind of just at the end of the day, just do your homework, but at least try it.
Yeah.
Try it, give it a shot, and just know that you do have people that are going to support you.
Yeah.
Do you
And
remember
build
that
your
quote?
family.
Do you know that quote that
you don't have
said
one.
right now? Who said that?
Uh,
You're not 100.
but it's just I hear it in passing.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
To me, it's just like you're never too
I
old.
always love hearing quotes because there's a lot of specific. Do we have enough time? Or are we gonna be here still?
Yeah.
No, go ahead and pause it, and we can.
We're gonna pause it, but thank you for staying tuned. Artificially Genuine.
Mental
We love
health,
all
man.
y'all. Go ahead and like, comment down below, and we'll be back next week.
But I wanted to say my quote.
Sorry if we got too real for you.
So hot dogs.
Dang it.
Be happy, man.
We went in
Life's
on
good.
Thanks, y'all.
Just be happy.
Zay told me he sent some shit, so we working on some man shit. Yeah, club in the morning, off like 2. Sip champagne when we talk about views and cut like us. We stuck in the trap. Steak ain't rare, so we sending it back. All of my brothers are rare, can't cap. The money was quick, now we sending a few. I'm down by the 100, we starting to shoot. I hit 21, just watch how we move. PR in my blood, no, I ain't no